Yo, what is up, guys? It's me, Eve, again here. And in today's video, we're going to talk about the new banner that came into the Encore Panic. Actually, new of two of them because we previously didn't see Turn as the kind of her own banner, but now she has her own banner. As well as we have the new character Tiya coming in. She's a DPS for Quantum type of attribute. So she's pretty much the only other Quantum character for the DPS type aside from the Newcastle. Newcastle was the only actual character. Is if you want to see this, yeah, this is like how this looks. So Newcastle was the only one previously. We have also we had the Lira, we had the Flicker. Obviously, we had the where she turned. All of them are Quantum, but she's a tank. She's the support. She's also support. So Newcastle was the only other character who was actually Quantum, and now we have the T as well. So in terms of is she worth it, we're gonna definitely talk about that. Let's take a look at her kit first. The Meteor, the deal quantum damage to a single enemy in the back row equal to 100% of the attack plus 60 here. The Falling Star, dealing quantum damage equal to a single target, single enemy in the back row equal to 107. And then the Brilliant Infinity Galaxy. Tiya enters the Stargazing state and applies one stack of the Stellar Mark to all enemies. Target will suffer the Starfall strike equal to 152% of Tiya's attack after taking action lasting 2 turns. In terms of her talent, we have two of them. Start Trail. When releasing skills, grant 1 stellar power up to 3 stacks. Full stack releases stars, performing a fatal strike on the enemies with the lower HP. Each star deals the quantum damage equal to 30% of the Tiya's attack, and additionally true damage equal to 6% of the target's lost HP, capped at 120% of Tiya's attack. The next one is the Star Blessing. At the start of the battle, Tiya has 80% chance to gain 50% energy recharge, and for each allied quantum operator on the field, increases own crit rate by 2%. So basically, she is perfect for the quantum team. For the most part, she's good. Don't get me wrong. Like, she's really good. But she's not like a must-have. She's not that character that's gonna be carrying you throughout the whole thing. Because, like, for example, someone like Turn basically carries your whole fucking team on her shoulders. And she's just a great DPS for quantum type of action. When you need a team with a quantum build, she's gonna be there. She's gonna be great. Her crit rate buff here is great if you for every character on the field, and if you have everyone like all of the quantum characters in there, that's great. You can even use maybe some of the SR versions of characters like Strina, but again, it would be a little bit shit because you have like one tank, one support, then for example you're using Newcastle right in her. So Strainy, you don't really need her if you have the Lyra, for example, in that sense. So could be you could use her for someone other than her. But again, she seems really nice. Her damage output is really good as well, especially from the talents. So when she's doing this one with her fatal strikes, this is where the damage starts coming in. I think this is one of her better abilities for the sake of talents. I think it's looking really nice. In terms of her ascensions, defense bonus, energy skill level 1 increase. Then we have the attack base, attack talent 1, effect enchant. So this is where the good stuff starts. Then we have the HP base stat, crit damage increase for each starfall strike has a 50% chance to produce an extra stellar power. This is also really nice if you're going for that A3 on her. Stack, this is the attack, basic attack, talent 2 effect increased. Then we have the defense bonus, and the energy burst increase level as well. And the final one, the HP, base HP crit damage, the still 80% chance to produce an extra stellar power. So I would recommend, if you really want to spend on her and get yourself the maximum, like for the most part, the max amount of stuff you can get, is go for the A3 and maybe stop at that. or if you're like a really low spender or like a free to play and you don't have much saved after Yukali and Rose there, then you can just get her for 0 stars, and you should be fine. Like a zero is all right. I think even with just this, she's gonna suffice for the sake of clearing the content that needs the quantum. But to be honest, this is the best time for you to be honest go for a turn. Because Turn is probably the best character in the game, just purely because her buffs are just so insane. And if you didn't have her, this is the time for you to get her. If you didn't have her sigil, this is also the time for you to get her sigil as well, because again, each action grants allies 3% speed boost for 2 turns up to 2 stacks when equipped by turn. After own action, adds 1 drone's support stack for all allies. So this is huge. When you have target additional increased damage for 6%. So she increases speed, she increases damage with her sigil. I'm definitely going to try to summon for the sigil, I think. But we're going to do those summons a little bit later. I don't know if I want to go for more than... I have her on A0. I don't think I want to go for more than that. Even though there is some like good stuff in here. Like, again, increase of the level, the talents. As well as if you want to go for the last one. And here, increase the basic talents too here. All of that is great. But I think for the most part, it's decent enough to have on A0. For sure, but definitely like getting her ace would be nice. But I think I'm a little bit lower side on investments, you know, after going for Ukali or all in. So I kind of need the sigil more than her own stuff. So I'm gonna go for that one. So in terms of overall, who should you be summoning? I think, to be honest, you can skip Tiya. She's the first one of the quantum DPS. But I think there's going to be more in future. But if you really, really need her for some content that needs a quantum, sure. If you don't need her, for the most part, you can exchange other characters for her for the damage sake. But again, she has some 2 big reasons why you should go for her, you know. But to be honest, you don't really need her. You can easily skip Tiya and save for next turn or go for turn. To be honest, I would even recommend you go for turn more if you don't have her at all, or you don't have her sigil. Go for turn first. If you have anything left, go for Tiya. If you have turn already, then you can summon for Tiya. If you're just in need of the quantum damage dealer, that's for sure. She's gonna suffice. She's great, and she is quite worth it if, again, you need the quantum damage dealer. As well as she is, again, one of the only quantum damage dealers in the game currently. So I do think she is worth it. To some extent. Again, not for everyone. If you think that she's extremely OP, then no. Like, someone like Turn is more OP than her, but she is great. So this is where you decide for your own account type. Should you summon? Should you not? You can decide for yourself. Other than that, hopefully you'll like the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me what you think about Tiya yourselves. As well as, are you going to summon for turn maybe? Are you going to summon for T and for... are you going more than A0 or like A3 maybe on her? A6 as well? Hopefully we'll see that. I'll see you guys on the next one. Also, don't forget to join the Discord if you don't want to miss any streams and videos. I do play Anchor Panic sometimes on stream, so hopefully you'll see you there. And other than that, hopefully you have a great day. I'll see you on the next one.